Hey everybody, welcome back to some more Crusader Kings 2. We are doing a 3-episode play session today because I am moving the Crusader Kings streams from Tuesdays to Sundays. Yeah, Sundays. Moving into Sundays. So we're doing a bit of a short one today, just to, you know, get us enough footage to get all the way to Sunday. Right. So, where we last left off, we are still gunning for a war with Egypt. Our threat has decayed, so we don't need to worry about that anymore. Oh Jesus, that's an ugly mess going on over there. Oh my God. What's the religious breakdown in Spain? Still a lot of Catholics, okay. Reasonably even split. Okay. So right now, we're kind of just looking for an opening on Egypt, of which I do not believe we have a particularly good one. We wanted to claim a bunch of their land, but, you know, we don't really have a great way to claim a whole bunch of it. And they did inherit this land at some point, but since then we have changed the laws. We're on the clock a little. What was that for? Barracks finished, okay. Since then, we have changed the laws a little bit, so that stuff isn't gonna get inherited out from under us anymore, which is very nice. And I want probably training ground. Yeah, I want training grounds. I want to get that retinue up. In fact, how are we looking on that retinue? We're actually above our limit right now, which is pretty funny because of our previous ruler. Our previous ruler was more of a military ruler. So we had higher state marshal, which helped with that. But I don't believe that will cause any detriments for our current retinue army being above its cap, but I guess we'll have to see. Yeah, I know, right, chat? This is brutal, having this one little chunk of unowned land in the middle. Oh, it hurts. All right, Stuart comes to you one afternoon. He explains, devise a plan for exotic goods, setting up a trade route. We're getting the trade route one. I'm not gonna go super into detail on reading this, because I'm sure every CK2 player has had this event many, many times, but our income is about to skyrocket. We're already making 483 a year. We're gonna organize an expedition. The costs of all of this is based off of the percentage of your income. So yeah, buy merchant ships for the journey. You wanna spend a lot of money on this because you'll get a lot out of it. And then I can have religious people come with me. I'm gonna say no because they'll piss someone off. Also, Tang empires are going through a famine right now, and I know that's hurting our income. We can send them a relief expedition, can't we? So what would this be? Because I've never done a relief expedition before. Sending relief to China for how many years would this be? This would be for 10 years I'd be sending them relief. National taxes down, national reinforcement rate down, gain 500 grace. That's a good chunk of grace. The levy reinforcement rate, I mean, it's not our reinforcement cap, it's a reinforcement rate, so I'm actually not too worried about that. National tax modifier -10 sucks, but we're so wealthy that I'm not really that concerned. We do have a pretty dangerous faction right now, so I don't know if I want to go messing with my military. How do I feel about that, actually? It is a lot of grace, but it's 10 whole years. I think I'm gonna just not do that right now, and we'll consider it later. All right, let's get this trader done. To foreign lands, and I believe the next one is the gift. Oh, we can usurp the, we can usurp that duchy now, because it's owned by someone in Egypt, I think. Or, no, Sultanate of Africa. Someone from the Sultanate of Africa has that because of inheritance. I'm just gonna usurp that. There we go. And who owns this land? This guy? I'm giving it to you. There we go. We just usurped the emirate, gave it to him because it got inherited out from under us, so it just makes things a little bit cleaner, makes him happy. Gets it out of somebody else's hands so they're not trying to claim my land, you know. Little advantages, nothing too major. Okay, what's the best thing? A dozen sturdy camels. If you're Catholic, this is horses. But it's only 30 gold, and it makes them like you the most, and you want them to like you the most because then you're gonna be getting better trade route in the end. And thanks David Corporial for the 35 bits. Right, this is our steward, is eating with his hands like a caveman. But because we have high learning skill, we can pass it off as him eating in accordance to his religion. And that's a way of not pissing off anybody. Son was born to my marshal. I'm not sure why the game decided I wanted to know that. After long hours of discussing possible terms of trade, seems to arrive at a mutual understanding. Good. Now, I have had a random event that's quite rare where you can become friends with the guy out of that and get the best possible trade route, but it is rare. All right, so what are we getting here? An immediate 500 gold. Nice, that's about a year's worth of gold for us right now with how the Silk Road isn't so hot. 150 prestige, as you know. I'm trying to get prestige for that empire. Mecca gets 30% more city tax, 20 castle, 20 tribal. Prosperity increases. The castle and city tax is going to be fucking huge. I also gained 2 stewardship, which is awesome. And city vassal opinion up. Nice. And we can give him an easy 200 just to make our steward like us more. And then we died. How old were we even? We were only 32 and we died of poor health. What the fuck? Sultan Yavner II. Oh my god, he only ruled for a couple years. That came out of nowhere. He must have picked up some weird foreign disease from the, from wherever we just set up that trade route with. Sultan Yavner II is with the Horus in Paradise at age 32. He died of poor health. Well known to be prone to cardinal sins, he was often unfaithful to his wife. I actually didn't know he was. That must have been before I played as him. A wicked man, Yavner II will surely pay for his sins in his afterlife. Great. The new one has almost no prestige. Cool. And we're an 8-year-old. We have 8 years until we're ruling. Sultan Abdul Wahab? Sultan Abdul Wahab, merely 8 years old, the realm is left in the capable hands of the Regent and Council. Long live Sultan Abdul Wahab. Great. And all the pretenders to the throne are children who hate us. And we own too much land now, and who's our regent? My spy master, who thankfully really likes us. So I don't think he's gonna let us get assassinated. Alright, God, this might be a disaster. State technology, yeah. Train troops, maybe? Train troops, because that dangerous faction is probably a whole lot more dangerous now. And perform statecraft? Yeah, just stay on statecraft. Okay. Huh. Dangerous faction, too big, righteous imprisonment, yeah, weak claims, okay. What are our stats like? Great, we're lazy, cool. Our stats aren't great, but they might get better as we age. We're currently getting a money education, and our educator is our mother, who is Midas touched, so that plays to our advantage. Okay. And she likes us quite a bit. I really hope this turns out well. We're gonna have to just run the clock a little bit here. How's our plot doing? Well, we have no plot. We just died. So, you know. Is anyone plotting against us? Not that we know of. We have prisoners. I'm just gonna leave them in the prison for now. Okay. I don't want to give away any of my land because I am getting educated in money, so stewardship's probably gonna go up and things will be fine. No, my mother is not marrying some random guy in a random revolt somewhere. That would be stupid. Our money is still good, although definitely not as it could be. Some person I don't know finished her education and is terrible at plotting. Okay. Weird. I received Tang art. How? How did I get this? Prestige and piety. I mean, I'm not arguing with it. I got some Chinese artwork, but how did I get this? It must have just come through the Silk Road or something. Huh. Okay. Okay, prestige, money, we have a lot of money. Is there anything that I should be upgrading right now to deal with this, or should I be hanging on to my money? I'm not 150% sure. Thing is, I want to hold onto my money and build up a lot because I want to be able to hire mercenaries if these guys attack. How close are we in construction? We are so incredibly close to being able to afford the next level of construction and to mass upgrade the hospital. Okay. We are waiting on that then. Our spy master might speed it up if we're lucky. Unlikely though. Yeah, we died at 32 of poor health, which is insane. As you ride through the empty corridors of your castle on the... Oh, I know this one. Trusty wooden stick horse, you come across your regent, Prince... Getting some fresh air on the balcony, with his back turns against you. I can either charge him, and there's a 50% chance he dies, and a 50% chance he's wounded and hates me, or get a little piety, because I'm a good lad. I'm not going to kill this guy because he's my spy master, he's talented, and he's my regent, and he loves me. He is the guy most in the world that is going to keep me alive against my pretenders, who are no doubt trying to assassinate me. So we need him to stay alive. The vizier's improved relations with some 9-year-old child and me. That's cool. He's convinced this 9-year-old that I'm a cool dude. That's always good to hear. Walking across the yard, angrily beating a dog with a heavy stick. Okay. So I can lead to haughty, which I don't think I want to be. Whereas I think I'll join in. As cruel as it is, I'll join in just so that I don't get the haughty trait, because I believe that's actually quite bad for a money-based education. Vizier made another person like me. Good. Building done in Jeddah. We will get another one going there. Yeah, keep that garrison size growing. And Rose, another marriage. No. Wait, who are you? Are you one of the Chinese protectorates? Is that a Chinese protectorate? No, yours. Am I blind? Where is this? This one. Yeah, I don't think that's a Chinese protectorate. No. Okay. Yeah, no interest. If it was a Chinese protectorate, I might consider it, but it's not. How is our current educator, says Black Skull Dragon? Pretty good, actually. We have one who's Midas touched, and we're getting an education and money, so that really helps our chances of, you know, it not falling through. Convert to Sunni faith. A subject is converted. Okay, that's cool. And how's that tech going? So incredibly close. We are so close. Slow fever has broken. I like how, because multiple things happen at once, it made it look like happy sound effect. Slow fever broke out. But no, his rudimentary trade office was built in A10. Let's just make sure there isn't more we have to do there. There isn't. Okay. And was there more in this one? No. And was there more in the one in Mecca? No. Okay. Speaking of regencies, I had my regent trying to kill me last night, says Annoying Wizard. He failed 3 times and ended up chasing me around my room yelling, "Why won't you die?" That's amazing. That's so much like in the beginning of the Asterius playthrough. Thanks for following, Little Hobbit. I appreciate that. Welcome to the flock. I hope you enjoy the stream. God, our prestige is so bad. We really need to fix that up. We lost our Grand Vizier. That's a shame. He was a pretty good one. Can we hire a better one? I want join court. Yes, gender men. We can get a slightly better one. We'll take him. Okay, yep, we've got this guy now. And keep on statecraft, because I got a lot of people who probably are trying to assassinate me right now. And I'd really like to make my diplomatic relations a little better, you know? Okay, still, I don't know of anybody who's against me right now. I don't suppose there's anything I could be doing right now to quickly get my prestige up. Not looking like it. Our choices are a little bit limited considering we are a 9-year-old. It's a little bit hard to become a prestigious 9-year-old in Mecca in 878 AD. Believe it or not. Mission population to be converted to Sunni. That is awesome. Let's go ahead and grab another place. So some people were telling me in the comment section that maybe it's best not to try and convert any place just because they pay extra tax if they're not, and that is true. However, I'm so crazy rich in the first place that I don't care. Do you own, Lord of the Dragon Empire, do you personally own the island? And if not, why not, since it has a triad post? Yes, I do personally own this island, and yes, I do have a trade post on it. I do like that you called it a triad post. I'm guessing that's a typo. That or a weird Chinese joke. Let's keep upgrading our stuff here. What was the thing that I could upgrade? Was it here? No. Was it on this island? No. Trying to remember all the land I even personally own. I own so much now. Trade post, yeah. I could always build more hospitals. Honestly, the wealth is coming in so much, I wonder if I should just build more hospitals for the sake of what will eventually be better technology. And even then, just stacking soup kitchens, piety to liege out of that. So maybe I want to look at some land that I'm always going to own. What emirates do I own? That one. Where is it? One that has, oh, it's a titular emirate, so it doesn't even carry land to it. Okay. That emirate right there, that's one that I directly control. So I can safely say I'll always have the land here. So I'm actually gonna develop these lands more. I'm thinking of building more holdings in Jeddah. I won't personally control them, but it's more people than paying tax to me. Maybe put some more cities in there, let them start developing. And also, yeah, I could drop down a hospital there on the cheap. So let's get a hospital building there as well. We're already looking good here. I really hope we get that mission at some point to get another holding slot in Mecca itself. We could get a lot out of that. Fuck yes, that was a typo. Lord Dragon Empire. Yeah, I'm guessing it wasn't. I'm guessing it was a typo and not just some weird joke. Fort constructed, right, so that'll convert into a castle. I don't really care to build more things right there right now. So we're just gonna keep rocking with the money that we have in case of things like this formal declaration of war that just happened against us. Who are you? This guy. He's Shia. All the way up here, really? What's his issue with me? He's got a pretty scary army. Oh my god. Event spawned. It's almost... Oh my god. It's almost entirely event spawned. What event got him this many troops? He naturally only has about 6,000 troops. He event spawned 23,000. What event can possibly cause that? Damn your seventh grandfather, there's a formal declaration of war. Army shall meet in the battlefield. What the hell? Does anybody know what event could spawn that many troops? I'm not even sure how I want to handle this. I mean, if we hold our land long enough... Oh, he has some borderland as well. If we hold him off long enough, then he'll peace out of the war. Yeah, so he's gunning for these two counties. Now, if he does take those two counties, I don't really care. They're really crap, so it's not a big deal. But I mean, I don't want to lose. He's holy warring. Okay. Can someone holy war him, please? Is he in any other wars? How concerned should I be? No, he's got truces with a bunch of people. Ooh, this could be bad. Mongols get 50k men event spawned, says Mr. Medicine. Yeah, but these guys aren't the Mongols.